It's really been a great experience for me today because firstly, I've met people that I haven't seen for 60 years. Is it that long? No, 50. And that's been really great. I've never been here before, and I must say I am amazed at what goes on here. I think it's absolutely superb what they're doing.
You know, I do admire everybody that's put a lot of work into today. Again, I've had somebody massage me, a nice young man, which was a real treat. And it's just that the actual, you know, the ambience of the place, everybody's mucking in, they're all trying, and to make a community better, which you've got to agree, you know, most of us turn our backs on things like this. We don't want to know. We all go back in our houses, shut our front doors, and we don't help that much. But this place, I've got to admit, today has changed my mind totally about maybe getting off my own backside and maybe putting a little bit of work into something. And I must say, you know, to the girls and everybody that's concerned, it is a really, really marvellous place.
It's really good what I've seen today because there's people from different walks of life, people of different ages, and they're here. And I think the most important thing I've seen is social support for one another. They've been getting a lot of communication with one another, a lot of finding out about different things that people are doing. I've seen a couple of the older residents have come through as well who didn't. I heard one lady say she didn't know this existed, and she's come along today and found out what's going on in her local community on her doorstep. So that's been fabulous. So as a council worker, I think this is ace because it's the kind of thing that we try to get happening all the time. Not in a forced way, but we try to bring groups together, bring people together to engage with one another, but they're actually doing it here off of their own backs, which is just fab.
But as a young mum, the difference that this communal place do for me is it gets me out of my four walls basically. It gets me out and I get to spend more time with my children. And then as for the community, I think it'll get children off the street and help them out a lot more.
Yeah, I think the flat would make a real difference to young mums because I really enjoy coming up here as something for us to do. Get to meet new people and have a good time really.
I just think I can see that this flat in the future is going to be that hub that you said you talked about at my interview.
For years.
I think people are going to come here and they're going to come here just for a little bit more information, just for a chat, just to have a change of scenery or to have some fun, bring their children here. It's going to be a place where they can come, whatever the weather, and whatever they want to get out of it, they'll find it here eventually.
I think the good thing too is that working with Dream Scheme, the youngsters, and getting some of the parents in to help with the volunteering, you're kind of cross-generate, is intergeneration, is that the magic word at the moment?
Intergeneration.
And certainly when they made the cakes, the ladies in the Haven, that was a huge success. So we can build on that. So it's starting, whereas for the first 2 years we kind of stagnated here between never quite enough money, one event, and then there was a gap. But with you here, mine, I have to hand it to you, beginning to kind of mellow into a smooth...
Oh.
Yeah, I know, shucks.